towards a story, we will continue to do so. But it's important for us to kind of describe that this is a creative telling of true events, right? Judges and Ruth are true stories written in this fashion, right? They are books of Judges and Ruth, right? So we're going to have plot, we're going to have characters, there's going to be rhetorical devices that the writer uses, there's going to be themes, there's going to be imagery, all these things to kind of help us set the stage and to visualize the things that are happening as we read these stories, these narratives, right, in these two books. So we're going to get a lot of those, I guess, famous things that we would have when reading some of these stories, but it's important that we ultimately focus on the point of the narrative and not get bogged down in the minute details of a particular scene. Now, I'm going to set that scene, right? We're going to talk about that scene. We're going to talk about all these things that kind of go along with the story, or with the narrative, but don't get bogged down by them, because even through some really cool things that are going to happen in Judges and Ruth, there is a streamlined information set that God wants us to get a hold of and understand and see and realize that if we would just simply trust in Him, things are going to be okay, right? If we just put our faith in Him, cast our cares on Him, let Him take care of the big, small, and middle things in our lives, things are going to be okay. He's going to work out. It's not always going to be easy. It's going to be highs and lows. But it's important for us to kind of know that that's here in this, the reasons on why we're going to look at these two books. Now, this as an object lesson, I didn't get everything together. You guys are seasoned pros. They wanted me to bring some things in here and kind of group you up and have you come up with a bad consequence of one of the products, right, that I was supposed to give. And here are some of the examples of things that they wanted me to bring in. So I thought we would just do this as a collective. A bottle of bleach, right? A bottle of cleaner. What would one bad thing that could happen if you didn't follow the instructions? What's that?
Mix it with it.
You mix it with, oh yeah, that would be bad, right? Mix it with other chemicals and then boom, happens. Not wearing your good clothes while using it. I had to learn that lesson a couple weeks ago. Forgot that she had that bleach one of her shirts. Getting it in your eyes or mouth or nose in some way could cause you a lot of problems, right? Same thing with a power tool, right? With something that could happen with electric saw if you weren't using the instructions. Fingers gone, right? Yeah, absolutely. Fingers are gone. A big bad cut or a huge something bad happening. A board game.
Good old fight.
Exactly right. Good old fight, right? Haley and I, we've gotten where when the girls go to bed, we'll occasionally we like to play games. It's hard to find two people games. We have found them, and Haley is let's just get playing, right? We'll figure it out as we go. I am let's get things figured out before we go, and then it usually causes conflict because then she gets tired of it. I'm trying to explain to her what's going on. Oh, this is stupid. No, this isn't stupid. We're playing this. We bought this to play this. We're doing it tonight. Kind of goes on. But we can kind of see how those things can happen, right? And if you don't read the instructions of a board game, people are confused, and then a good old-fashioned fight can break out. Same thing with art supplies, right? You can have a mess, be paint everywhere, messed up the case, whatever could be. Directions on these packagings, right? Directions give us information that we need to accomplish whatever it is. Now,